Hi, hello, and welcome, kings and queens, cuties and beans, back to Final Fantasy XIV Online. I didn't ruin it this time. Okay. So, um, let's get back into it. Let's go. We're gonna talk to Silver, and then we'll talk to Mion. So excited to be getting into more of this. What up, Silver? I did it. Even now, I struggle to credit the Sentry's reports. Yet here you are, and Azul Katlan, the Valate, is no more. That a god-stamped adventurer should be so... Only by the grace of Nemea herself could you have survived. But even though it was pure luck, I will keep my word. Ren, should you stay, or should you go? I cannot. Should I stay, or should I go? Sorry. You've completed the task and are no longer my responsibility. Go now to Luciane. She will doubtless wish to lavish you with praise. You'll get no more from me. Off with you. Cool. I don't even want any more from you. You're a butthead. I'm so sorry. I am given to understand that you single-handedly drove off Xali's scouting party, and that you did so with precision and guile. How exactly was that training, Luciane? Ren's just an adventurer. Silver thrust him into the jaws of the enemy in the hope that he wouldn't come back. And when, against all expectation, he did come back, that stubborn ass still refused to acknowledge his skill. Is that truly your impression? Well, yes. He said it was pure luck. Mere noise. Silver sees Ren's skill. Of that, I have no doubt. Did you not mark the way he covered his mouth when he uttered his words? It is a habit of his to do so on those occasions when his tongue and his heart are in disagreement. For all his skill at reading the idiosyncrasies of others, he has yet to recognize his own. Impressive work, Ren. You've applied yourself to Lei and Silver's lessons and demonstrated your command of the core concepts. You are now an archer in your own right. Allow me to teach you something to commemorate this accomplishment. Repelling shot is an advanced technique that enables an archer to evade attacks whilst continuing to fire upon his opponent. Used wisely, it can grant you a brief respite in the heat of battle. I have faith that, with regular practice, you will learn how best to employ it to your advantage. Remember your senior's lessons as you strive for true mastery. Heck yeah. 6, 5, 4. Okay, we'll go to the top. Heck yeah. Awesome. The next one's a level 20. So, let's... No, I don't want that one. Stop giving me that. Alright. So what do I have? Okay. Now we're gonna go talk to Mom. Well, other Mom. Mion. I love her so much. Well, well, if it isn't the emissary himself. Had I known you were coming, I would have baked a pie. You truly are full of surprises, Ren. Next, you'll be telling me you're one of the Warriors of Light back from half-a-decade-long holiday. It would be really funny if, like, it's technically the case. I know we're technically not, but I love it. But let's speak of preparations. As you doubtless already know, Green Bliss is an age-old ceremony for strengthening the bond between man and elemental. These days, though, the name also refers to the festival at large. In the ceremony, the emissary serves as a conduit, a bridge between the people and the guardians of the Twelveswood. Suffice it to say, it is no small responsibility. Nor does the Elder Seedseer choose mankind's representative on a whim. Seldom in history have non-Forestborn been chosen for the role, which should give you an idea of the magnitude of the honor being accorded you. For your part, you are required to wear a ceremonial artifact, which is presently in the keeping of Timbermaster Beaton. Go to the Carpenter's Guild and collect it from the man, then return to me for further instructions. Got it. Will do, Mom. Mom's proud of me. Don't make me cry. I'm all sunny and yellow. Alright. In here. Do not be ADHD. Do not grab the other quest for this. Do not. Then I'm never gonna get anything done. So you were the emissary to be. Mion sent word that you would be coming to collect the ceremonial artifact. The good news is that it's ready. Painstakingly crafted by these very hands, and from the rarest of materials. Take it, along with this warning. Get so much as a scratch on the thing, and I shall make an unceremonial artifact out of you. Okay. I definitely will be, trying to 100%. I'm gonna be getting all the jobs and everything later, but right now I just want to focus on one and the main story. But we will be doing everything, because I like to be a self-sufficient king. And we're gonna earn up for a bomb-ass house. Back from your trip to the Carpenter's Guild. Let's see what you have in that box. Here you go. This is by far the finest Minoa mask I've ever laid my eyes upon. The Timbermaster has truly outdone himself this time. In case he didn't mention, the mask is crafted from consecrated lumber, rendered up by the Guardian Tree, solely for use in the ceremony. In other words, it is priceless. Mother bids you to handle it with care. And with that, your preparations are complete. The venue should just about be in order as well. If you have any questions, now's the time to ask them. Thanks, Mom. I love you. Now that you have the Minoa mask, all that's left is to participate in the ceremony. Perchance you are feeling nervous, but never fear. Despite all the pomp surrounding the role, there really is nothing to being emissary. All you are required to do is wear the mask, stand up straight, and look dignified. The more involved aspects of the proceedings will be handled by others. Simple? No? The ceremony will be held at Miketo's amphitheater. When you are ready, make yourself known to the caretaker there, a woman named Estain. Oh, and be sure to wear your mask, or she may not recognize you. Now off you go, Ren. And good luck. Thanks, Mom. Okay. So we're gonna put on the mask. Remember to change afterwards. You know what? Let's show it. Just for continuity's sake. Alright. So we should have to have the mask on. And be present and not slouch. Good, because I shrimped way too much. Draw way too much, and I shrimped the entire time. You must be the emissary. I see you've come prepared. That as well. I've been instructed to escort you to your place. Please follow me. I can do this.
Look!
Mom.
The elder Eorzea.
12 bless her heart!
Eden Pavilion. That looks so cool. A little funny, but...
May he find favor with the elementals.
Hey Mom, you see me? I'm standing straight. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Radiance. Could it be a crystal of light? Tell me true. Has the Mother Crystal revealed herself to you? Did you bask in her light?
Oh, Mary Elizabeth McGlynn? Yes.
Have you, perchance, experienced sensations akin to ether sickness of late?
Maybe. There were a few times I was a little weird.
That Heidelin would speak directly to this man. There once were dauntless adventurers who fought in the name of Eorzea. When the primals threatened to bleed the land dry, these brave men and women rose to face them.
Oh, we're just gonna do this in front of everybody?
When the Garlean Empire resumed its war of conquest, they rushed to the realm's defense. And when it was foretold that Dalamud would fall, they fought with all their strength to deliver us from certain doom. Yet as strong and as brave as they were, they, like so many, disappeared amidst the flames at Cartano. None have forgotten the heroes who gave all for the sake of a realm not their own. Yet when we try to recall their names, we find the pages of our memories are blank, as if bleached by the sun. And when we try to recall their faces, we see them only in silhouette, as if they stood betwixt us and a blinding glare. Hence have these heroes come to be known as the Warriors of Light. Beholding you, illuminated by the glow of the crystal, I could not help but be reminded of them. The crystal has chosen you for a purpose. Trust to its guiding light, and all shall be revealed to you in good time. Though none can say for certain what the future will bring, It is my belief that you may yet play a telling role in the tale of this great realm. For the power of the Echo resides within you.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold! Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it costs them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Is aught amiss?
No, it is nothing.
Bloody hells!
The chocobos.
Barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
Damn.
We are being watched.
Who's watching in the middle of a...
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn! Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you! Ah!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. Gods preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
Gods damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me! Damn it! Damn it all to the seventh hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir!
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louisoix.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre. This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louisoix. To your positions.
Much this might see. That I should live to behold Bahamut once more. Magnificent. The eons of imprisonment have only made him hungrier. I am aware of them. Pay them no mind. They are powerless to act. It has begun. Soon the planet will regain its true form. Oh, I am passed out. Mom! Alright, let's turn this off. Look who's back in the land of the living. How long was I out? Hmm? You mean to say you don't remember a thing? You collapsed in the middle of the ceremony. Gave us all a good fright. So we carried you back here. I must say, you're heavier than you look. It's my bag of holding in these massive, massive muscles. You've hardly stopped of late. Your exertions must have caught up with you. But you adventurers are nothing if not resilient. Seeing as the worst part is past, I shall take my leave and return to my duties. Oh, I almost forgot. The elder Eorzea told me she'd like to see you when you felt well enough. The gentle soul was almost as worried about you as I was, bless her. When you're back on your feet, be sure and visit her at the Lotus Stand. Okay, Mom. Alright, we are going to put this back on. Anything else? No. Okay. Let's the mantle of adventurer does not drape so awkwardly from your shoulders as it once did. But while questing alone certainly brings its own rewards, you haven't truly adventured until you've delved into some darkened dungeon and stalwart comrades at your side. Ancient ruins, echoing caverns, and all manner of deadly places lie hidden across the realm, and these are best conquered in the company of trustworthy allies. And such advice holds true for many a formidable foe that would crush a solitary adventurer. How one fights in a party, however, is often drastically different from how one fights alone. Thus did we construct the Hall of the Novice, where we endeavour to prepare you for those differences. The hall can be found just north of Aelport, in western Lenosha. Within its walls we offer burgeoning heroes a bevy of training exercises. Step into the flames, my friend, and forge the skills you shall need for the morrow. Oh. Noise. Sure, let's start that. Let's proceed directly to the briefing. For this exercise, you'll be learning avoidance. An enemy often tips his hand before a big attack. Your best defense is to skip out of the way. You pass the exercise once I decide you've learned the lesson. Everything is clear, I trust. Say the word when you're ready to begin. You're prepared to commence training then? Yes. Training exercise is now underway. Watch your opponent carefully. You see an attack coming, move out of the strike zone. You're doing splendidly. Keep it up. I got it. Just keep moving. Time I switch to a new technique. Better change your dance steps. Much leave on auto attacks, it's not based on health. Now it's my turn. I'll teach you not to ignore a ranged opponent. Just keep running. You're doing splendidly. Keep it up. Now show me you can avoid both at once. Think you can dodge us both? No! Stay alert. There's but a short time remaining. I'm not gonna stop moving. There we go. Bravo, and that concludes the exercise. Pray come and receive your reward. Nicely done. Learning to avoid the obvious attacks is a skill all adventurers need. Those who insist on standing still won't not survive the profession. Speaking of survival, perfecting each of my lessons will earn you a piece of armor to aid you in your chosen role. Should you feel so inclined, repeat this same lesson with the other masters. They might reward you with equipment tailored towards their fields of expertise. Here is your prize for completing the exercise. Remember, the real prize is the lesson you've learned. Ooh. Nice. I got level 19. One more and I can do the next archer quest. According to my records, you've yet to fully complete your training. You're under no obligation to finish the final exercise, of course, but there is much to gain and not to be lost in the attempt. Exercise 2. Let's go. Let us proceed directly to the briefing. When it comes to your place in the party, you are the sharp end of the spear. Simply put, your role is to inflict as much damage as possible, while keeping your own skin intact. As such, you cannot just attack whichever enemy you please. If you strike a foe other than one controlled by your ally, then you risk becoming the target of deadly aggression. As you might have guessed, the purpose of this exercise is to teach cooperation. Your ally will hold the enemy's attention. It is your job to take the foe down. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. Everything's clear, I trust? Say the word when you are ready to begin. Yes. Training exercise is now underway. Attack the same foe as your ally to win the battle. Go for this guy first. That's the way, novice. Keep him occupied. You concentrate on bringing him down. Very good. Now here's a hint about enemy facing. Your opponent will have a harder time avoiding blows from the flanks from behind. There are also certain techniques that perform better when executed from certain positions. I'm assuming balls and stuff, especially. There we go. Did you mark the sturdiness of your ally taking the enemy's hits? Coordinating efforts with a heavily armored defender will allow you to fight to your fullest. Here's your prize for completing the exercise. But remember, the real prize is the lessons you've learned. Oops. Noise. Give me those boots. Awesome. Let's do the next one. Again. For this exercise, you'll be fighting multiple opponents. The key to victory is coordination with your comrades. Each foe will fall all the swifter under a focused assault. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. Everything is clear, I trust? Say the word when you're ready to begin. Let's go! Yes. Start fight with the staff waver. Such foes are often the most dangerous. Should we attack the same enemy as your ally? Strike one foe 5 times and you fail. So now they get standing, don't lose your focus. He's almost done for, grind him into dust. Bravo, and this concludes the exercise. Right, come and receive your reward. Thank you. Coordination is the key to conquering foes swiftly and safely. Work well with your allies, and the efficacy of your armor need not be tested. Here is your prize for completing the exercise. Remember, the real prize is the lesson you learn. Okay. Give me the next one. Exercise 4. Avoid engaged targets. Let us proceed directly to the briefing. You remember the lesson where I had you evading enemy attacks? Yes. This exercise will put that training to the test. You must needs plan your strikes around some fancy footwork. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy. We can move on to the next training exercise. Everything is clear, I trust? Say the word when you're ready to begin. Let's go. Okay, now it's all the stuff combined so far. So I think it'll be this one first. Oh, Axe Wielder, but keep an eye out for counterattacks. Okay. If you allow yourself to be hit 5 times, we'll start this exercise from the beginning. Get my fancy footwork. Well done, slippery as an eel novice. Not bad, I care to dodge this. Get me. Ain't gonna get me. Victory is within reach. Be on your guard until the very last. Yeah, that works. Nice. Bravo, and thus concludes the exercise. Right, come and receive your reward. Woo. Neatly done. Breaking off attacks to save your skin is always the wisest course. Though it may sometimes be frustrating dance, it is better to dodge than be sprawled in the dust. Ooh, nice dance. Alright, let's go. Exercise 5. Engage enemy reinforcements. Let's proceed directly to the briefing. This exercise will teach you how to deal with enemy reinforcements. As the battle progresses, new foes will appear on the field. These sudden arrivals will target your weakest comrades, so you must be quick to eliminate them. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, so we can move on to the next training exercise. Everything is clear, I trust? Say the word when you're ready to begin. Let's go. Training exercise is now underway. Keep an eye peeled for reinforcements, novice. Yeah, it's still both fine. Another enemy has arrived in the field. Engage this foe. Okay. Excellent, you handled the situation perfectly. Here comes another. Make sure to work with this skirmisher. Very good. Now see the battle to its end. Awesome. Bravo, this concludes the exercise. Break them and receive your reward. Hey. Fine performance. The party is doomed without a source of restoration. When reinforcements threaten your healer, it is time to spring into action. Here's your prize. Again. Am I gonna get a top in the next one? How many are there? That was 4, right? Oh, that was 5. Interact with the battlefield. Exercise 6. Let's proceed directly to the briefing. In this exercise, you will learn to manipulate the battlefield. During this battle, the enemies will pour forth from the rear gate. New foes will continue to flood in while the portal remains open. You must operate the lever that closes the gate, or your party will be overwhelmed. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training course. Things clear, I trust? Say the word when you're ready to begin. Yeah. Let's go. Training exercise is now underway. Engage the enemy, but be wary of the gate. Which gate? Gate is opened. Ignore the reinforcements for now and operate the lever. Where's the lever? Well done. The flood of enemies has ceased. Now mop up the foes remaining. Oh, he's shooting. Bravo, this concludes the exercise. Break come and receive a reward. Excuse me. It is imperative to recognize when a battle is turned against you. Act quickly to neutralize an enemy's advantage, or be prepared to suffer through a difficult fight. Here's your prize for completing the exercise. But remember, the real prize is the lesson you've learned. Nice. Give me some nice gear. Well, that didn't say it was the final one, so what else is left? Oh, that looks cool. Final exercise. What am I gonna get? Ooh, something just cracked. That's my shoulder. Turning into a Rice Krispie treat. Oh. You've arrived at the mountain's peak for the final exercise. What do we do here? As the culmination of your training, all the skills you've acquired will be put to the test. Put your lessons into practice and you'll do just fine. Say the word when you're ready to begin. Okay. Oh, I'm so nervous. Bad defense training. Yes. Okay. Someone appeared. Okay. Training exercise is now underway. Let's begin with the basics, shall we? Pay attention to the enemies facing and stay out of harm's way. Watch out for the jackal. Put it down quickly. Hit. Okay, I didn't want it to hit the field. Another jackal. Spare your healer its joys. Now you face multiple foes. Remember to coordinate efforts with your allies. Now for the last challenge. This one hits hard, so be quick on your feet. Ooh. Ew. Hey, dude. Just a little more, Nuggets. Keep your focus and see this foe defeated. I got it. That's disgusting. I don't like his attacks. That's nasty. Moldy flame. I did it! Bravo! And this concludes the exercise. Break come and receive your reward. What do I get? It's just money. Proving yourself a novice no longer. Pray accept this prize to commemorate your achievement. Oh! It gives me experience. 30 and below? Ooh. Yes, please. See, it wants to replace that top one. That's awesome. Okay, things that's so awesome. Okay, Lotus Stand. And it leveled me up once, so that's awesome. Are you Friend Sylvius, are you not? Are you not? I bid you welcome, sir. The Elder Seer left word that you would be joining her at the Lotus Stand. May I show you in? My shoulder just popped out of something. Okay. This place is pretty. Oh, it's him. He's pretty. Sorry. Hi. I have looked forward to your coming, Ren. But tell me, are you recovered? I am most glad of that. Now, I hope you will not doubt the earnestness of my concern, but I would ask a favor of you. Nor can I deny that I summoned you here in part with this in mind. Know, however, that I proceed only upon the understanding that you are rested and well. Thank you for hearing me out. I have written a letter to my counterparts in the Eorzean Alliance. The Battle of Cartano and the calamity that followed claimed countless souls and left countless more bereft and alone. In the dark days that followed, many were the survivors who thought themselves less fortunate than the dead. 5 years have come and gone, but the land and the people still bear the wounds of devastation. Nor are we any closer to learning the fate of the Warriors of Light. Yet so long as we live, never must we give up hope. We owe this to those who laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. In remembrance of them, a memorial service will soon be held upon the anniversary of the Battle of Cartano. This missive bears the details of that service. You graciously accepted the part of emissary in the recent ceremony. Should you be so willing, I would now make you my envoy, and have you bear my message to our allies. Your dedication to the people of Gridania rouses fond memories in me, and I would choose no other for the role. Will you do me this favor? Humbly, I thank you. As you are no doubt aware, our partners in the Eorzean Alliance lie some considerable distance away, nor are Uldar and Limsa Liminsa closer to one another. Yet, fear not, for I have no intention of subjecting you, mine own newly anointed envoy, to a journey which would take weeks by land. A hand. No, I mean for you to travel by air. Receive of me this airship pass. With it, you may make use of the skyways that connect the 3 city-states of the Alliance. The airship landing is situated upon the lower floor of the Carline canopy. Simply show your pass, and you will be admitted to the departure area. Before you embark upon your journey, however, you would do well to seek the worldly wisdom of Mion. Few forest-born Gridanians know more of the land beyond the 12's Wood than she. In better times, airships were available for the convenience of one and all. Alas, the risk that our crafts may fall to Imperial attack has forced a reduction in the number of flights. Consequently, it has become necessary to restrict air travel only to those whose need is great. Such individuals may petition the relevant parties to be issued an airship pass. As you may have deduced, I myself am one such party. Yet I was not alone in desiring that you be granted the privilege of air travel. Such is the potential you show. We have no doubt that you will reward our faith in you, Ren. By the power vested in me, I bid you journey forth as my envoy into the great realm of Eorzea. walk her fields, brave her seas, and strive to know her better. And wheresoever you go, go without fear, for the path shall ever be revealed to those who are true of heart. Guided by the crystal's light, set forth and discover your destiny. Heck yeah!
I now anoint you with the subway pass to New York.
That's all my brain was thinking. So I can go to the other city-states now. That's cool. Let's go talk to Mom. I'm about to head off on a journey, like when I became a Pokemon master. I had to talk to my mom before I left home. Okay, Great Plaza. Let's do this. Let's get it done. Oh, okay. Also, I saw you can get married in this game. We'll get married one day. Beautiful. I want to wear a wedding dress. I'm gonna be the most handsomest boy ever. It's good to see you up and about again, Ren. Tell me, did you pay the Elder Seedseer a visit as I begged? Yeah. Appointed personal envoy. Mom's proud of me. And now you are to bear the Elder Seedseer's missive to our allies. Well, it seems you've made an impression on the great woman. I can't argue with her judgment, though. You've earned this honor with tireless hard work, and anyone who says you don't deserve it had better not do so in my hearing. I find myself praising you often of late. Mother is truly proud of you. Why should God do this to me again? I'm good. That's not doing anything to me. Short of a warrior of light, I can imagine no better adventurer to represent us. And that, my lad, is some compliment. But I flattered you enough for one day, and I don't want your head to get too big, or you'll struggle to lug it around the realm. Speaking of which, Eorzea is a big old place. Now that you have an airship pass, you can really start to broaden your horizons. The sky is quite literally the limit. Even if your errand didn't call for it, I would strongly suggest visiting the 2 other city-states of the Alliance before you go anywhere else. They are, of course, Limsa-Lominsa, City of Pirates, and Uldar, Jewel of the Desert. Once you've acquainted yourself with them, you can turn your sights on whichever lesser trodden region takes your fancy. I'm good. I'm fine. It's great. The calamity changed the face of Eorzea, and much of her now lies in shadow, beyond man's ken. It's a veritable playground for a wide-eyed adventurer like your good self. Mind you, it won't be all fun and games. Each nation faces its fair share of problems, from internal strife to conflict with 3 tribes and their primals. So, don't be too surprised if you find yourself embroiled in the odd, unsavory situation on your travels. But no matter what difficulties you encounter, I'm confident that you will pull through and emerge the stronger for the experience. These are interesting times in Eorzea, Ren. It's been 5 years now since the calamity. It felt we're finally beginning to look to the future. A period of great change is upon us. You have a part to play in it. And if that prospect doesn't excite you, I don't know what will. I got an eyelash in my eye, that's it. It's fine. I didn't just have an adverse reaction to that. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Greetings, good sir. This is the reservation counter for Limsa-Lominsa-bound flights. Oh, are you not Ren Silvius, the Elder Seedseer's personal envoy? We at High Wind Skyways are honored to serve you. You'll be flying with us today. Yes. Yes. Get on the gangplank. Yes. Board the airship. Yes. Attention all passengers, the airship bound for Limsa-Lominsa is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. So, bye, Mom. They all came to see me off. I'll be back. Farewell, Ren. One day, minstrels will sing of your deeds. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. Castrum Occidens.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great Midgardsormr. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest.
Awesome.
Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it. And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity. It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet, it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balthar.
What is that?
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech research following scheduled inspection.
She said Maggie.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
You make yourself any more obvious?
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Cartano. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus' plan.
So you just screwed yourself.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
Othard, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume.
Yep.
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarian sees all.
Oh, yeah, me dead. Sort of outed yourself talking so loudly.
Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
Garland, soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
That was a long little traveling cutscene, but okay. Limsa, the upper decks. I look so cool. Alright, let me out. Oh, you must be the envoy from Gadonia. Welcome to Limsa, my lord. Admiral Blosfin awaits your arrival. Was that the pretty lady from the cutscene? You are the Gridonian envoy. Welcome to Limsa Liminsa. The Admiral has been looking forward to your arrival. Please proceed to the Crow's Lift at your earliest convenience. It will take you to Bulwark Hall. Once there, pray speak with Xanthe. He'll be pleased to show you into the Admiral's command room on the bridge. Okay. Let's do the other areas first and grab all the ether crystals. Let's go up first. Ready? To be. Oh, I ran right past the crystal. Sorry. Alright, that's the Marauders Guild. Let's go this way. To the Culinarians Guild. Okay. There's one down there. Yeah, I just see that one. Let's use this staircase to go down. Here's the big aetherite. Okay, see some down this way. And then the Fisherman's Guild. You attune yourself to all the Ethernet shards in Limsa Lominsa, Zephyr Gate, the Tempest Gate, and the airship landing and accessible as Ethernet destinations. Alright, now go back here. Greetings, sir. Welcome to our fair city. If you would permit me to examine the seal or the missive you carry. Yes, take it. Yes, everything seems to be in order. My apologies, we cannot afford to be complacent, you understand? Please, step this way.
Enter.
It is her.
I did not expect the Gridanian envoy to be an adventurer. It speaks highly of your character that the Elder Seedseer would choose an outsider to represent her nation's interests. This way.
Is her name Melvin?
I bid you welcome. I am Melvin Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Lominsa, and Commander of the Maelstrom. Now, what news from the Black Shroud?
Melvin Blufisvin. A memorial service to one of the fallen. Seven L's. Has it been 5 years? 5 years since the Guardian Empire sought to wrest Eorzea from our grasp. It was in answer to the Imperial threat that the city-states formed the Grand Companies and forged the Eorzean alliance anew. Garlemald was not content to wage a role on a simple contest of martial right. They had other plans, the Meteor Project. Legatus Nail Van Darnus, else take him, intended to cleanse our realm by snatching the lesser moon, Dalamud, from the heavens and casting it down upon our heads. Despite desperate to prevent this lunatic scheme, we marched our forces to the Cartano Flats and there met 7th Imperial Legion in battle. I'm not gonna throw him in most. Never have I seen a fight like the Battle of Cartano, and I have seen full many. But though we gave no quarter, spared not one ounce of effort, we could not prevent what followed. From inside the shell of Dalamud came a winged nightmare, a dragon the size of a bloody city. It was the elder primal Bahamut, bent on making an 8th hell of Eorzea. In the space of a breath, the legions of the Empire were set aflame, whilst our own armies fared little better. It was as if the whole world was burning. Words cannot well describe the scene. And yet, by some miracle, few among us were spared. Even as I steeled myself for death, a blinding white light enveloped me, robbing me of my senses. When I regained them, the dragon was gone, and the still smouldering land was warped beyond all knowing. Were Archon Louis Swole still with us, he would doubtless shed some light on those unfathomable happenings. Alas, he is not, and I fear we will want for his wisdom in the days to come. For while our nation struggled to recover from the devastation, The beastmen call forth their damned primals to torment us anew. Unless we put aside our differences and rebuild now, our foes will catch us unprepared. And I speak not only of the beastmen. Do not imagine that the Empire has forsaken its claim on Eorzea. The Imperials crowd our borders waiting to strike. Damned. We need champions to replace those we lost. But such thoughts are worthless. Time is short and none will save ourselves. It is the duty of every soul who survived the calamity to work together for the good of Eorzea, and the memorial service may be the very thing to unite us. Aye, Farnesina is the right of it. I accept her proposal. Your duty is done here, adventurer. I will see to it that the Elder Seer receives my reply. You travel next to Uldar, yes? Yeah. Pray give my regards to General Reborn. And tell him the wolf has been sniffing around the stables. A private jest, and one in poor taste, but I would have you tell it all the same. Fare you well, Ren. May the Navigator guide you on your journey. So, alright. So we're gonna go back to the airship landing. Greetings, sir. This is the count of the passengers travelling to Uldar. A pleasure to serve you again. Are you ready to board the airship to Uldar? Yes. Ooh. Uldar, the steps of North. Oh, you must be the envoy from Gadonia. Welcome to Uldar, sir. Flame General awaits your arrival. Yes. Welcome to Uldar, sir. We've been expecting you. Flame General Reborn will receive you in the fragrant chamber. Please take the lift down to the Huston Strip and speak with Bartholomew at the Royal Promenade. Once again, we are going to get the Ethernet first, and then we'll go there. So, let's go to the Reborn Exchange. Alright, one Etherite is there. There's one down there. Okay, so there's technically 3 here, counting the Etherite. Adventurers Guild. Oh, I forgot to grab the chocobo key for the other one. Okay, grab that one. Gotta grab the aetheryte. This is pretty. That one. Thaumaturgus Guild. So now let's go to the Steps of Thal. Thal? Thalmund? Wait, aren't those two of the deities? Okay, so Gladiators Guild. There's a few here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that looks like the third area. All the Lalafels. Goldsmiths Guild. This is the Miners Guild. Weavers Guild. So a lot of crafting here. And Sapphire Avenue Street. I'll go up to the Hastings Strip. That didn't give me completed little spiel it gives me. So that means that there is a little third area. Ooh, red carpets. Fancy. Oh, there is. Okay. So there's the Chamber of Rule, and there's a second one there. Alchemist Guild. Go up these stairs. And this should be the last one. It's pretty. It's very grand. Awesome, that is the last one. You attune yourself to the Aethernet shards in Uldar. The Gate of Null, the Gate of Thol, and the Gate of Sultana. The airship landing are now accessible at its Aethernet destinations. Western Thanalan, Central Thanalan, Central Thanalan. Okay. I don't really need to... So over and then down. Bartholomew. Ooh, twins. A Gridonian envoy, I presume. Would you be so good as to allow me to inspect the missive you bear, sir? Thanks. Ah, yes, the seal of the Elder Seedseer. Please proceed. Oh, it's you. Hi.
Ah, a guest from Gridania. I thought I smelled leaf mold.
Rude.
I won't hold it against you. If you're half the warrior Carne says, 'tis a wonder you don't reek of dead Ixal. Welcome to the Sultanate of Uldar. I am Rauban al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames. But you did not come all this way to trade formalities.
Alright. Yes, now switches. Cartano, eh? I remember bloody Cartano. Do you know what happened that day, adventurer? When we took the field against the Garleans? So my counterparts have educated you.
Sorta. I thought in a vision.
Huh? Oh. Trust Melvin to make light of our wolf problem. But always did have a black sense of humor. Wolves are bloodthirsty beasts upon which one cannot turn one's back. It's only a matter of time before they bite. So it was with the Garleans 50 years ago. No sooner had they learned how to use Magitech, they began seizing territory from their neighbors. Led by the legatus, Solus as Gauls, they swiftly brought the other nations of Ilsabard to heel, and so the legatus became an emperor, republic and empire. An empire which then set its sights upon Eorzea. But the conquering emperor is now an old man of fourscore winters. His health is failing, and he has no clear successor. Like as not, this is why the Garleans have been quiet of late. But the 14th Imperial Legion is still entrenched within our borders. And their commander, Legatus Gaius van Belsar, has long harbored ambitions of conquest. Were he to strike now, I fear we would fall like many others before us. And not so Uldar, but not only Uldar, but Gridania and Limsa Liminsa as well. The calamity brought the lot of us to our knees, and we've yet to get up. We barely have the strength to stand against the beast tribes, never mind the primals they mean to summon. We are realm divided, adventurer, an alliance in name only. But the wolf cares not for the plight of its prey. The Garleans stir. The Admiral will not let it go unnoticed. All other concerns pale in comparison to the Empire, even the beast tribes and their bloody primals. We must stand united once more, and that much is clear. If we're to do so, we must remember the cause which last brought us together. Carne will have her memorial. We will honor the memory of the fallen. We'll remind the people that their brothers and sisters fought and died for. Shall I inform the Sultana and the Syndicate? I will speak with her grace myself. Very good, sir. The Elder Seedseer will have my reply anon. And thanks to you, adventurer. Awesome. You may now make use of the airship routes connecting the three nations. Before you board an airship, you must pay the requisite fare and guild. Find an airship. Gone from Verdania. Hi, hello, and welcome, kings and queens, cuties, and beans. Back to Final Fantasy XIV Online. Okay, let's just get right into it. Ah, my lord envoy, I trust your stay in the Sultanate has been pleasant. Now, if you do not mind my asking, do you perchance have plans to visit Limsa Lominsa in the near future? If so, I have information that may be of interest to you. I once accompanied the Flame General on an official visit to the seaside city-state, during which time I became acquainted with Baderon, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench. Well, the man sent word just now that he has a job for a capable adventurer. I can think of none with better credentials than you. Baderon would doubtless be pleased were you to offer him your services. Okay. I can do that. Go to the airship landing. Oops. Johnny Munch. Yes. So talk to Baderon. Later on? Hello. Welcome to the Drowning Wench. Sit wherever you like, mate. We're with you in a... No, I'm Baderon. Alright, who's asking? Oh. Heard as I've got a capable adventurer, you say? Well, you're bloody right. Just so you're fairly warned, though this ain't no job for the faint heart. Things are liable to get downright bleeding airy. But if you think you're still interested, let me know and be in on the details. Yeah. Just start getting bloody now. Thank you for taking the time to help me out. Now, sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. But as it, some suspicious-looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of Sasha Seagrot, and I need a trustworthy sort to head up north to airport and find out who they are and what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know. But I weren't so long ago as the Fishback's pet pirates. So sorry. But it wasn't so long ago, the Fishback's pet pirates paid us an unwelcome visit. I felt feeling a bit nervous. If you would permit me, Master Pater. If you permit me, Master Bajoron, I should be happy to elaborate. Oh, hello. Well, if it ain't the Chief Yellow Jacket himself. So it's why I owe this rare honour, Commodore Rayner. I'm to make sure my patrons are behaving and just thirsty. Neither, in fact, I was informed that you had requested an adventurer to assist in my investigation, and I came to offer what information I could sift from recent reports. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Airport in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers completed a routine patrol of the region, Sasota Seagrot included. The search revealed little, save that a family of Quarrels had taken up residence in the caves. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Sasota again. But with the Sargin testing our defences daily, I am loath to assign the task to limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus, I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. And it's settled. Sasota is located in western Eorzea. For more detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult the Melba. She can be found at the ferry docks at lower decks. You heard, man. Good luck to you, lad. Okay. What do you have? We all know how it feels to have had one too many. That's why I'll not fault our patrons for much work goes on at our tables. But is it too much to ask that they keep their belongings on their person when they leave? It wouldn't bother me so much if half of them didn't show up a week later, ranting and raving as if their drunken heedlessness was somehow my fault. Take this impressive looking journal right here. As oft used as it seems to be, I've no doubt its owner is tearing up the town searching for his prized possession. A stranger he was, a swarthy Rogadin who enjoyed his drink. Seemed to be getting on well with one of our regulars, Quentinine. Perhaps you could still catch up with him and spare me the headache. I'd offer you a free drink, but last time I did that, Bajoron docked my wages. Oh. Ooh. So you're either a brave man or a fool, friends, to be wandering the streets of Limsa today, what with the slasher of fishermen's bottom on the loose. You've not heard? There's a madman about. I'd said he brandishes blades so long and sharp they could gut a whale. No one's seen any blood yet, but that hasn't stopped the rumours from sending shivers up spines in every alehouse in town. The earth still standing before me tells me you don't scare easily as the rest. Perhaps you could assist with the investigation. To start with, you might want to look into that scream I just heard outside. Have I seen who? Look, just because I spend more nights at the wench than in my own home doesn't mean I'm mates with every sword who comes stumbling through the doors. Wait a minute. Bloody book. Why didn't you say so sooner? The tight-ass bastard drained 20 flagons and probably passed out, leaving yours truly to foot the bill. Said he was heading for Airport, or else the scurvy sop. The mayor Wellen, he's still stranded at the ferry docks, though the gods know it won't help me get my girl back. What are you waiting for? That's him, the slasher. Apprehend him, toss him in jail, and throw away the key. Or gut him and feed his lifeless body to the sharks for all I care. Just do something. That's mean. Well, woe was me. Whatever did I do to deserve this cruel fate? For 6 moons I saved every last gill of my husband's hard-earned wage, forgoing new shoes, a new purse, sometimes even food for our children, all in anticipation of this day. What's so special about today, you ask? Why, this day marks the arrival of a world-renowned esthetician in IMSA. My endless patience and self-control were to be rewarded with a hair-raising transformation that would have every fashion-conscious Lominson oohing and awing in admiration. You forgoed feeding your children to get a makeover. Instead, I find myself accosted by this lecherous lout. Speaking of which, weren't you going to do something about this? Go ahead, have your way with him. I doubt he has anything to say for himself. This dude looks scared shitless. Ignoring me of it all. Of course you take her side. The shame is there not one sympathetic ear in this entire nation. An artiste of my renown should be welcomed with open arms and a 21 cannon salute. Instead I am branded a criminal, tools of my trade, nay, extensions of my very soul ripped unceremoniously from my person like barnacles from the side of a frigate. What? I will not last long in my weakened state. No, even as we speak, the world around me grows dim. With my dying breaths I speak unto you 3 names, 3 kind souls who may yet put right what has gone so frightfully wrong. Forge Master Hansa of Naldik and Vermelis, Guildmaster Beaton of the Gridanian Carpenters Guild, and Sovereign of the Alchemist Guild in Uldar. If there is an ounce of compassion in you, seek them out. Tell them Jean Delaine sent you. When my soul is restored and my name rightly cleared, all of Limsa, nay, the entire realm, will sing your praises. For I, Jean Delaine, am none other than the jeez. The epitome of dramatic. Alright. John Delane sent you. Let me guess, the balmy fool's lost his tools. Pardon me, the appendages of his very soul. Again, and his thrashing and tossing like the end of days is nigh. The man brings it on himself. If he turned down the theatrics and went about his work like an earnest craftsman, I dare say he'd save himself these misunderstandings. No, well, I've not a whit of sympathy for the fool. You, however, have my pity indeed for having to play audience to his whinging. Any road, this should shut him up for a while. Tell him that if he loses these, I'll graft the next pair into his bloody hands. Okay. Let's return, and then we can go to Uldar and then come back. Alright, Carpenter's Guild. Message from Zonderlin, you say? He's lost another one. Does the man not understand that wood doesn't simply grow up? Actually, it does. At least in a manner of speaking. But the fact remains that resources are in short supply. For all his flowery words, his tools were truly an extension of his very being. One would think he'd find a way to hold on to them for more than a fortnight or The underlying skills are not to be doubted, but his temperament leaves much to be desired. Still, it is not my place to judge. Take this to him, and let us both hope he will right his ways. And to the airship landing. Oh wait, I can grab Archer Quest. You come at a good time, Ren. I have a task for you. A petition has arrived from the proprietor of Buscaron's Brothers out in the South Shroud. The petitioner, Buscaron himself, has requested our assistance in dealing with a gang of poachers. I would have the three of you meet him and investigate his claims. The three of us? You mean Ren, myself, and... It would be better if I went alone, Lucian. Mikote and the other one will only encumber me. No, Sylvain, you will go as three. Also, it is past time you recognized Ren as a fellow archer. I will not. I've held my tongue on the matter of his continued presence here, but I will bet no further.
Who the seven elves do you think you are, Lord Lewin? In case you've forgotten, you aren't even a quiverman anymore.
Shh. That may be, but I have shed blood defending our borders. Unlike you, savage. Okay, that's uncalled for.
Savage? You know nothing about me, you bigoted son of a... Enough. But one more word, and you shall have cause to regret your petulance. The three of you will go to Buscaron's Brothers in the South Shroud. Now out of my sight.
You made Mom angry. Bye. Okay, so we'll at least grab that so we know where to go next. So, go to the airship landing. And yes. Right here, so I'm not really worried about using the Ethernet. Come on behalf of Jondelane. Why, I just furnished him with a fresh batch of my special creations last week. I realize the man's services are in demand, but it would be physically impossible for him to exhaust the entire supply so soon. Stolen, you say? An unfortunate turn of events indeed, yet not entirely unexpected. You see, the man is something of a genius, and genius is often misunderstood by modest minds. Trust me, as I speak from extensive personal experience. Yes, great minds must band together in trying times. Thus, the realm we vie with our talents, and so I command you, deliver this parcel to Jondelane with all speed. Will do. Now, Nimsa. Yep. There is an ounce of compassion in you, friend. I beg of you. Free from me the tools of my trade. It's just the same thing. Okay. Could this be? Yes, I can feel it. The light returns to my eyes. Power courses through my fingers. I live.
Touch of the dramatics.
And as I live, this unspeakable embodiment of ugliness must die. Begone, foul demon. Okay. And so I ask, how do you feel, madam?
Why, it's as if in but a single magnificent moment I travelled beyond the void and returned to life as the embodiment of all that is beautiful in this world. Could it be? It must. How else to explain such power? You are the one whose coming was foretold. You, yes, you are the aesthetician.
I feel like you could have easily figured that out. In the flesh, madam, I am Jondelane, crafter of coffers, so divine that Menfen herself doth begrudge my clientele their beauty. But let us speak of you, madam, for where a moment ago stood a fashion-challenged frump, now there stands a beauty reborn. Did you just put a pun on around Reborn? I hate you. I love you because you're fabulous, but I hate you. Aww. And you are the one I must thank for reviving my soul, that I might once again bestow my gifts on a realm bereft of beauty. A kindness I intend to repay in full. Don't touch me. Do you fear that your own hairstyle is becoming, say, fear the spectre of ugliness threatening to consume you? Fear not, friend, for it shall not survive my wrath. I'm fine right now. No. No. Don't. Okay, good. As the madam before you, as this very realm we call home, from an abyss of unfathomable drabness, you shall rise anew. My clients have been known to make reservations moons, even years in advance, but you shall know no such troubles. No, for proving a staunch ally to good taste when all others turned a blind eye, I gladly place myself at your beck and call. The next time you find yourself plagued by aesthetic ennui, you need only ring the crystal bell from the comfort of any inn room at which you have taken up lodgings. Your Lang shall hasten to the scene. Yes, in a flash, the dreary, uninspired life you have hitherto known shall end. You shall travel the realm beyond and return to us as a beauty reborn. I give you this as a token of the trust between us. Treasure it, for it is the key to a world of aesthetic wonders ordinary men shall never know.
Master Chandelier, do come back. I have not made my next appointment.
Oh my god. Oh, so I'm redeemed for a single visit. Okay. So I get a free esthetician visit. Alright. So let's go to the south route. You lot must be from the Archers Guild. Welcome, friends. Now, as your guildmaster will have said, I put in a request for some keen-eyed archers to help me track down a gang of poachers that have been plaguing these parts. If I may, it is not uncommon to find poachers in this region. While regrettable, neither the God's Quiver nor the Wood Whalers deem them worthy of attention. Why then did you imagine them worthy of ours? Because these ain't no common poachers. They're Power Majuk's gang. Now shut them up real quick. They say she and hers are always moving, staying one step ahead, but I reckon she's hiding out here somewhere. Thing is, can't just send more people out searching. I made a pact with the Red Belly Bandits, see? We start at their territory and they don't make no trouble at the druthers. That being so, by some in the massed ranks, the Whalers and the Quivermen, all 7 hells would swiftly break loose. Assuming they thought the matter worthy of their attention, of course. Needless to say, that's not an option. As luck would have it, though, I've got 3 keen-eyed archers to take care of things instead, and all without raising no alarms. We understand. You may leave the matter to us. Lay, Ren, split up and scour the area for any sign of the poachers. Should you discover anything, return here and wait. We'll reconvene to compare our findings ere long. Go. Alright. I better shut him up real fast. Ooh, go talk to the Chocobo Key. Okay, so we found a poacher's arrow. See another glitter over there. Assuming the fate's about to start. an iron leg trap, and a poacher's arrow. These are both evidence of illegal activity, but nothing that will help us find power. And these meat bottles are but old refuse. Before the Druthers was even built, they have no connection to the game. But do you know this power woman, Silver? Know that she is the most infamous poacher ever to walk the Trials Wood. A born leader, deadly with the bow. She formed her own gang of Makote hunters. She was apprehended once, and would have been brought to justice had she not tricked a foolish young sentry into releasing her before vanishing without a trace.
Is that why you went quiet?
Are you the young poacher? Or the young sentry? Why did I say poacher? Is that why he's no longer a... The T? Is that so? In any case, we scoured the area and found nothing. How do we know that this powwow was even here? I say we inform the God's Quiver and the Wood Whalers, taking care not to implicate Buscaron and leave the rest to them. This doesn't concern the Archers Guild. It concerns Gridonia, Lay. Falmajuk is a savage and utterly immoral poacher whose actions, however indirectly, threaten the city's well-being. Oh, he was definitely the young sentry. But what would a vagrant like you know of a duty to one's homeland? No more than he, I suspect. How dare you? And you, Rent, say something. Now is not the time for this. Should smack both of you. Very well. We'll return to the matter at hand. Mayhap we should take a second look at the clues we've gathered. Look all you want, though the trap in the arrow we found suggests poaching. There is nothing remotely unusual about them. What do you think we should examine, Ren? The empty meat bottles. Why are you still carrying that rubbish? I told you those bottles predate the Druthers. They have no connection with this matter. But if these bottles are so old, why do they retain the scent of meat? They must surely have been opened recently. Wait. Before the Calamity, Buscaron once served as a sentry. Yet even then he sometimes spoke of owning his own tavern. And it was an open secret that he was brewing his own private stock, if some survived. Of course, Buscaron's scars, old lookout post. It may not be Palmajuk, but we must investigate at once.
See, it wasn't just trash.
Was that the place up here with all the Kikirn? That's something. Any signs? Look, the ground is covered in Mikote footprints. How can you tell the difference, though? They just look like any other boot prints. Oh. Oh. Take cover. I missed what she said. And there I was thinking we call useless some... I can talk. And there I was thinking we caught ourselves some of them meddling bloody masqueraders. Not that I'm complaining, hiding your face is downright bloody rude when you ain't been introduced. Speaking of ill manners, don't you know it ain't decent to barge your way into a lady's bedchamber without knocking? Or you would lecture us on manners? Truly, I've heard it all. They have us outnumbered. We'd best split up. The lead is mine. I'll try to isolate her from her litter. So there, Ren. The rest I leave to you two. As you will.
Yeah, take the rest.
Alright, healers and casters first.
Yeah.
Alright, where's Lay? Is that the last of them? Have you seen Aliapo? With me, Ren. Shit. That was piss poor showing, sister. Then you call yourself a keeper. A hunter with no fangs ain't nothing but prey. No. Oh, bugger. Looks like playtime's over. Be seeing your sister. You okay? Alright, I guess we're going back. Can I talk to you? Palamajuk. I was no match for her. So it was Palamajuk after all. Your scrum must be informed. I got it. But we're all alive. We did it. It's progress. Someone else. They were at my old post, and they drank my old meat. That stings most of all. Well, it's past time the proper authorities were informed. Send messengers to the Wood Whalers and Good Cover. Red Belly Bandits won't like it one bit, but I'll see they're told exactly who the military's after. And I hope it'll be enough. Of course, Pa Midget is no fool. Now she knows she's been spotted. She'll break camp and be long gone by the time the next bell sounds. And the trail won't stay fresh long either. Anyway, you've done me a great kindness, friends. Tell Luciana I appreciate the help. Will do. Ooh, let me go grab that Aetherite. I run into a wall. Juggle Porter, done yet? Yes. And the 50 gil, heck yeah. Cheaper than teleporting. turn this in. And then we can go back to Eorzea. Back, Ren. So that tells me that you encountered Pop Magic. No Gridanian could fail to recognize that name. So oft it has been spoken and with such bitterness. I fear we lack the strength to face her ourselves. This is a matter for the gods Quiver and the Woodwellers. That you confronted her and survived. It's a testament to your growing mastery of our art. I was surprised to know that Lay and Silver were not loggerheads upon their return. I presume we owe this unnatural state of affairs to your calming influence? No. Modest to the last. Truly, your every deed bespeaks a clarity of vision far beyond your years. I implore you to share that perspective, your peers, and help them to grow into better, wiser archers. As you go forth and temper your skills in battle, know that we always look forward to your return. Thanks. Okay, so I can still wear that one hit piece, I think, until 25.
Honey.
Alright. Okay, so I can change my bow. There we go. Also, let's do this just for when I do get others. Okay. Now, we can go back to Eorzea. Airship landing. Yes. Nice. And docks would be the bulwark hall. Yeah. Awesome. I have to remember that Drowning Wench is the bar, and that's on the upper decks. So, let's go down there. Fisherman's good. Yeah, business for me, be quick about it. My ferry and my next great adventure await. I have a book for you. My journal. Why, I thought I had lost it forever. Pardon my readiness, friend. Perhaps I should have stopped after 19 flagons. Did you steal a glance at its pages, perchance? No? Shame that. But this book contains, how might I say it, record of my numerous adventures. Quite the inspiring read, if I do say so myself, which I believe I just did. If there an adventure about you, if one still untested, but take heart, even the most accomplished adventurer, and I speak from personal experience, was once a world with more dreams than sense. Well, there are only some way for me to repay you. Of course, I've a fresh journal right here, and might as well have your name on it, and not keep a record of your own. That one day we might regale each other with stories of our deeds. With that, I shall be off for adventure, and a flagon or 20 of the realm's finest ale calls me. Fare you well on your journey. Next time you find yourself at the Wench, do thank the Ellison fellow for his generosity. Nice. Now have access to the challenge log, which will serve as a record of your adventuring exploits. Nice. You'll hear about Commodore Reynolds' investigation. Then you'll want to board ferry bound for Airport. Once you arrive in Western Lenosha, though, you'd best pay a visit to the Hall of the Novice before you blunder into Sestasha. The Adventurers Guild runs the hall, and the folk there will prepare you, train you with the skills you need to face the dangers undoubtedly waiting for you in the Sea Grot. The hall is on the way to Sestasha, just north of the airport. Head inside, and one of their seasoned adventurers will take you in hand. Best of luck to you, my friend. Ferry's bound for airport. You're riding with us? Yes. So I'm assuming you would do the stuff we did yesterday, or earlier today. There, if you were leveling without experience items. I sort of leveled a little fast since I have headpiece, hearing, and now right. So we'll keep and the brain. You know what, sure. You look like an adventurer who gets around. Mayhap you've noticed the corals and jackals at each other's throats of late. I've never seen anything quite like it, and the bloodshed only worsens by the day. If this continues, I dare say that one of these groups will wipe out the other before long. Now it bears mentioning that this species of coral isn't native to Vilbrand. By rights, they shouldn't even be here. I believe they were smuggled. I know of a merchant who may have hand in these dealings. The name is Contai, and after some probing, I come to believe she's somehow involved. I would question her myself, but she is like to flee at first sight of Yellow. That's where you come in. I need you to speak to her and learn all you can. Take a look around. She's bound to be nearby. Up top, or oh, it's far away. What's this? So they sent you to do their dirty work? No, you never take me alive, never. Just came to talk. Oh, okay, we're gonna fight. Please don't hurt me. I didn't do nothing wrong. I smuggled in the corals for breeding like yas, but that's it. I ain't the one sending the jackals into a frenzy, I swear. The yellow jackets sent you. Not the pirates. Why the hell didn't you say so earlier? Well, you caught me. I'm behind the corals in airport. It's good for nothing pirates have me breed jackals for 'em too. With the right training, they make for nasty watchdogs and the like. But pirates wanted more, and that's why they asked me for the corals that they did. Smuggled them in, but the pirates took them before I could finish the job. Suppose they didn't want to wait for the breeding, but the buggers let them escape. They have jackals on the loose trying to get rid of the corals and clean their mess. I'm a victim as well, you know. They paid good coin for the animals, but now they got folk chasing after me, wanting to cover their tracks, I'm sure. You hurry and tell those yellow jackets I ain't to blame, you hear? Alright. Bring it back. Why can't you tell me Rakunta's dealings? Claims to be a victim as well. It was agreed that brought the cause to Vilbrand. She is sorely mistaken to think the Yellow Jackets will turn a blind eye. Mark my words, she will be held accountable. At any rate, we now know the Corals and Jackals are trying to tear each other to shreds. The pirates have been quite careful not to leave any clues, but we managed to capture Rakunta's assailants. They're being questioned as we speak, and it won't be long before we track down the pirates. Don't worry, friend, the Yellow Jackets will see them brought to justice. In the meantime, there is still the matter of Rakunta and the beasts running amok in the fields. I shudder to think what may happen should the Jackals and Corals continue fighting for much longer. I have a plan. Your assistance is essential to its success. Let me know when you're ready to begin. Does the other one give me a kitty? Yes. Now then, we need to do something about the Corals running wild in Vilbrand. Jackals will greatly reduce their numbers, but the presence of Corals will upset the balance of predation in Airport. Given time, they will establish a breeding population and perhaps even prey upon more than just animals. A large number of merchants, sailors and travellers pass through Airport daily, meaning a great many people will be at risk unless we stop the Corals here and now. As much as it pains me to say this, they must be done away with. I like this no more than you, but the Yellow Jackets must put the safety of the people above all else. Reports indicate the Corals were last sighted somewhere in Skull Valley. When you're ready, pray seek them out and do what needs to be done. Can't get okay, I don't. It's not just one or the other. Rakunta is admitted to breeding jackals for pirates, but I fear she may be concealing more to be smuggled elsewhere. I bid you speak with her once more to prove my suspicions true. If she wishes to play the role of victim, perhaps this time she'll be more forthcoming with information. Tell her that although we cannot grant her impunity, the corporation will ensure light sentencing. It's going to be in the same spot. The Yellow Jackets want to know if I'm hiding more jackals. Fine, I'll complain if it means preserving my liberty. All the jackals are long gone, but there's a wolf pup I was looking after, not too far from here. Jackals are easy to come by in Airport, but wolves, you can be sure folk will pay good money for them. With the Yellow Jackets breathing down my neck of late, though I haven't had time to care for them. Poor thing's probably too weak from hunger to move. I'll tell you where I'm heading, but if you want to take him, best move down. The Corals running wild, killing pirates, jackals and all. It won't be long before they start snooping about for more animals to train. I have to warn you though, he may be a pup, but he'll likely make a meal of anyone who gets too close to it. Try winning over his stomach with this here succulent bone. If that ain't enough, try rubbing his belly to soothe him. Bet he'll follow you everywhere. I left the critter in Portster. Hurry before the pirates find him. You left the puppy with no food. I don't like this lady. Oh, I need a baby corpus on its own. He's even got a little phone with a bell. Baby Coral looks at you affectionately. Let's wait for the other one. Where that training pit was. I want one. Hi. Your baby. Rapunzel, you went looking for the Star Cup and Quarterstone. Did you have any luck? Yeah. So this is the pup Rapunzel has been hiding. Well done. So cute. She was here not long ago, as a matter of fact. Seems she's willing to cooperate with the authorities and help set things right. But that's not all, friend. While you were searching for this pup, a group of pirates related to the investigation was taken into custody. We couldn't have done it without your help. The ringleader is yet to be found, but perhaps now our port can enjoy a moment respite. All that remains is what to do with this pup. It seems to have taken a liking to you. Absolutely best if you looked after him. Yes? Simply no room for him at headquarters, and letting him wander about on his own is out of the question. Realize how sudden this is, but please give him a good home. Yes. Give me that. Welcome back, adventurer. How'd you fare against the corals in Skull Valley? I see. So this baby coral is all that remains. It's truly a shame it came to this. Most of the jackals died fighting against corals, but it would seem you slew the pirate's last litter while saving this one. Let's at least take solace in knowing the bloodshed has ended. There is a bit of good news to be had, however. I received word not long ago that a group of pirates related to our investigation was taken into custody. To instigate such carnage without scruple, the true animals in this case have been placed behind bars. With any luck, their leader and remaining members will join them shortly. But what to do with this baby coral? He seems quite fond of you, almost as if you were his father. The yellow jackets are not fit to care for a coral, especially when full grown, but we cannot simply release him back into the wild. I suppose there is only one option. Friend, I'll leave this baby coral in your capable hands. I'm sure you will do what's best for him. Let me have the baby. Yes. Let's look at it. So cute. You must be the adventurer whom the Yellow Jackets sent word. I hear you are to brave the depths of the Sestasha Seagrot. The occupants of those caves are rumored to be as numerous as they are bloodthirsty. No matter what the epic tales would have you believe, strolling into such a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. Now you shall need companions, and you shall need the training we here at the Hall of the Novice can provide. I strongly suggest that you study the fundamentals of group combat before continuing on your mission. The smith here oversees the training schedules. Speak with him, and you can register for exercises tailored to your particular field of expertise. Okay, so I was right. When you mastered all that our masters have to teach, then it will be time to head north once more. Report to the Yellow Jacket Scout at the mouth of the Sestasha Seagrot, and he will furnish you with the details of your duty. Let's go. Hey, I'm sorry there. I came as fast as I could. I tried haggling with the merchant, but 2 potions was the best I could get with the money you gave me. I had no idea how expensive they were. What took you so bloody long, Edda? If my purse was too light, you might have considered using some of your own bleeding coin to get what we need. You've only ever been useful as the contents of your pockets. The gods know your belly eats a scratch. That's mean. We took up the venturing life to take on the big jobs and claim the big rewards. How are we meant to do that if you can't even get supplies in order? It's him. The one Badron was talking to. Well, we'll see who gets the glory. This job should have been ours in the first place. I want to punch him. This cave is perfect for an inaugural outing as a party. Wandering around in the caves, turning over a few rocks. How difficult could it possibly be? Ooh, don't say that. I never expected our first visit to the Adventurers Guild would yield such a straightforward way to win fame and fortune. That's not... Oh no. Edda, you're so slow. You'd lose a foot race to a tree slug. You guys are mean. Oh, there's some other people here. Oh, my fellow adventurer. You two are here to unravel the mysteries of Sestasha. I have adventured across the wide realm for more seasons than I dare to count. Yet, still Eorzea manages to surprise me with her beauty and splendor. Our journeys are not ended by the attainment of riches or fame. It is an unquenchable thirst for the unknown that drives us into the wilds time and time again. Even if I explored the world for 1,000 years, I would never grow weary of this life. Grandfather and I are companions on the road. We travel where the wind takes us, and drink in all the wonders this world has to offer. Only an adventurer can understand the joy of such freedom, discovering hidden places, and experiencing sights and sounds that few may ever know. Passing years have begun to take their toll on the old man, but no force save death itself will sate his appetite for adventure. Oh, that's cute. Give a lesson to this asshole here. Please tell me you're here on Yellow Jacket duty. not some daft sword out for a stroll. I can't take any more of this blasted waiting. You are, thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ship seen slipping around the Isles of Umbra. We've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since the vessel was sighted, thinking a crew of cutthroats might have done nearby. When we received word that men of questionable quality had been seen passing in and out of Sestasha here, we weren't entirely surprised. I've yet to see them for myself, but if this lot belongs to those fishback fancying serpent reapers, well, you can imagine the panic it'll cause. Kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyway, your task is to poke around in the caves and find out exactly who we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping watch out here, praying you don't spot any blue face tattoos. That's a company invite. Knights of Zero. Oh. Okay. This is just the dungeon menu. I understand what I must do. The Knights of Zero. Rank 30 and they started this year. Nice. Zero's dedicated to helping new members in any way we can. Oh, that's cute. I think I might pass that. I have a friend that join with later. Yes. Okay. Sestasha. Really? Dolly are spawning ground, sure, okay. Did they start without me? Nice. Oh, now left. Okay. I had 2 commendations at least. Let's go back to the drowning lodge. Let's see. What can I get? Oh. How long did I have that? 5. So it's sort of useless, I guess. And... alright, nothing else good. Limbs are limits. Yes. Aye, such a task was on the books. Was, mind. I'm afraid that ship was already sailed, friend. Ah, might you be the adventurer who accepted the job of investigating Sestasha? It would seem that ship has not only sailed, but now returns to harbour. None the worse for its voyage, a pity. We dragged our boots too long in this one. No matter, the wheel will turn and our chance will come. You're right, of course. But there should be no rest till we have attained our goal, lofty though it may be. Not a wink of sleep, great leader. Our aim, lest you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism as will earn us a place in the songs of every alehouse in Eorzea. We mean to write a legend which will inspire adventurers as yet unborn to follow our shining example. Do you have such a goal? Large or small? It matters not. Only have a star to reach for, and you will reach higher. Purpose can sustain you through times of hardship. Keep your eye on the prize, and all obstacles will be overcome in time. You would not think to stride into battle unclad, would you? Well, goals are as arms and armor for the spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavors, sir. Back then, are you? All your limbs and a tail to tell, I'll wager. Fishbacks. There I was thinking you'd only have to crack a pirate skull or 3. 7 L's. You turn your back for 5 bloody minutes and the scaly bastards set up shop on your bleeding doorstep. Still sounds like you left them in pieces, so I don't suppose they'll be carrying out whatever mischief they were planning. Unless they was planning on feeding themselves to the fauna Stasha, of course. Any road, all's well that ends well. On behalf of Lim, sir, I thank you for shedding some light on this mystery. You've lived up to your reputation, and I couldn't ask for no more than that. Now, I'll bet you're dying for a rest. So, just in case you're not, I was wondering if you might be interested in taking on another job. It just so happens that I've had a request from our sister guild in Gridania, see? Seems forest folk in need of adventurer that can get things done. For them to ask for help like this, I bet the task won't be no skip through a sunny glade. But after the way you dealt with our fishback infestation, I doubt it's anything you can't handle. Give us a shout when you're ready, and I'll lay it out for you. Party finder unlocked. Ready to hear about that job then? Like I said, the request comes from our sister guild in Gridania. And that's all I know. But whatever it is you asked to do, I somehow doubt it'd pose any trouble for adventurers to survive the bedlam in Stasha. If you think you won't be interested, you'll want to have words with Mother Mia, counterpart in Gridania. Good luck, mate. I gotta go talk to Mom. Take a seat wherever you like, friend. Our waitress will come take you. It's you, Ren. So good to see you again. What's that? I hear it better on suggestion, you say? The foul-mouthed rogue sends me word that an adventurer might be along for the job, and it turns out to be you. Now this makes things a lot easier, doesn't it? With regards to the task in question, there is a fair bit to tell. Let me know when you're ready to hear the details, and I shall brief you. Ready for that briefing? Good. Now then, here's the long and short of it. Beg pardons for interrupting me, but our need grows ever more pressing. Have none stepped forward. And good evening to you too, Bowlord. Your needs must be pressing indeed for you to honour us with a visit. The good news is, your journey hasn't been wasted. Please report that we have a volunteer at last, and one who comes highly recommended at that. Sup? Well, if it isn't our very own man for all seasons, you certainly have a knack for appearing when you're most needed, friend. My thanks for answering the call. Now, time is of the essence, so I shall proceed directly to the heart of the matter. We wish for you to nip a potential threat to Gridania in the bud. Beneath the central shroud, there lies an underground burial site called Tumtara Deepcroft. The place was once a Galmoran settlement, but we Gridanians have long interred our dead there. Of late, however, shadowy figures have been skulking about the Deepcroft, with ever-increasing regularity. Based on the accounts of various witnesses, we suspect these individuals belong to the Lambs of Dalamud, a doomsday cult which sprang up prior to the calamity. The zealots have proven themselves dangerous in the past, and we leave them to their own devices at our peril. Ordinarily, I would have dispatched my best men to scour the deep croft with orders to flush the cultists out. Alas, the calamity decimated our ranks. The limited forces at my disposal are constantly required to keep the exile at bay. Since we thwarted their attack on the Guardian Tree, the Bardmen have not allowed us a moment's respite. They have probed every ilm of our defences in search for weakness, compelling me to spread our forces far more thinly than I would like. The situation so being, we have no choice but to entrust the task of dealing with the Lambs of Dalamud to others. Can we rely on you to handle this matter, Ren? You have my gratitude. Once you've seen to your preparations, make your way to the Deep Croft and identify yourself to the guard posted at the entrance. He will apprise you of the latest developments. Thorn. Be careful out there, you hear? May the crystal guide you and keep you. Your mom. I keep thinking I'm getting better at remembering to breathe. And I yawn 20 times because I'm forgetting to breathe. Gonna be the one that we went above last time. We're gonna go below. As above, go below. Yeah, it is. Okay. Childish curiosity prompted me to commit the most elementary of blunders. Were it not for the fruit of Halian found, my adventures may well have ended in this forbidding place. Always look before you leap. In my haste, the most fundamental rule of adventuring slipped my mind. I do believe I shall rest here a while. I shudder to think what might have happened to Isildur had I not thought to pick the fruit I stumbled across on the way here. Sometimes he has too much vigor for his own good. Age is supposed to mellow us, but if anything, it has made him more impetuous. I understand his desire to make use of the time left to him, one misstep, and there won't be any. And they're here. Is that other group here? I don't see it. Think of our goal, sister. One day our adventures will be the stuff of song, and it will all be worth it. I hate mausoleums. It's not right to disturb the dead in their slumber. So we meet again. I cannot say I'm surprised to see you here. You took the prize back in Limsa, but this time we will give you better sport. Or, I am no true adventurer. Where's that other group? I really hope they made it out of the last play, or I don't even think they went in. Your friend Sylvius, I take it. Thanks for helping us out, friend. No doubt the Burr Lord has already informed you, but your task is to enter the Deepcroft and purge it for the lands of Dalamud. In case you're unfamiliar with them, the cult merged shortly before the Calamity, put an end to the 6th Astral Era. The cultists took the Lesser Moon, Dalamud, for their god, believing that it would deliver them from the devastation. And so they were rather disappointed when Dalamud exploded into 1,000 flaming pieces before it could complete its descent. Now, having seen their god turn to ash, one would think the cultists might feel moved to question their faith. On the contrary, it served only to stoke the flames of their fanaticism. The Lambs of Dalamud are convinced that heretics, that is to say, everyone but them, inferred the coming of their Lord and Savior, and that it's now their sacred duty to avenge him. Whatever it is they're doing in the Deepcroft, you may be sure that no good will come from it. For the sake of Gridonia and Eorzea at large, put an end to their madness. Okay. By order of the Elder Soothsayer, the Tumtara Deepcroft has been placed under control of the Woodwellers, and entry restricted to only those who meet the strict conditions instilled by Stillglade Fane. Okay. So, this one. They're not around here? Okay, it's just gonna say the same thing. That makes me worried. Ciao. Alright. Well, plenty here for tonight. Now. We can start right back up here next time. But, thank you to everyone that came and hung out. I truly hope you had fun, and I will see you guys next time.